What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to Bergsbruk, a game by North Mining Company. Checked it out earlier, in the month, basically, well, last month, and it was a little odd. It lagged a lot, but I got back in a little bit, and they had an update recently, and I feel like it'd be worth checking out again, maybe. So without further ado, we'll go into our settings. Joystick here. Well, everything seems to be working with the joysticks here so far. My Velcro strips on my table here are about wore out. So without further ado, we'll get into it. I was messing around a little bit, built a little road. I guess this is me. There's no real way to change your stuff here, and plus you got all this up here being weird. We'll just load the game that we had. Try to finish building us a real road here, just to see what the game has to offer again. Yep, it's where I left it, only this machine wasn't like that. Yeah, I was just dicking around, trying to, I don't know what that tree's doing. Might as well just go ahead and get rid of that. We'll run back over. Sprinting is way slower now, but the game seems like it runs better. It doesn't lag as bad. They changed the dude to a vending machine, dealership shop. No whispering. Start trade. Let's buy an axe. Get rid of a few trees. Yeah, they didn't. They still haven't added the big excavator. They did add a crusher though. Like, you can actually get a crusher now. So there's that. Oh, there's a ringer, and it seems like there's a place on the tree where we hit it. Oh my, that's not normal. That is not correct. I'll pick it up though, just to get it out of the way. And we'll come over here and mine this little section out, move it around. Then we'll try the dozers out of this little road. Probably mess the whole road up and get really upset about it. We'll get rid of this little hump with the excavator real quick. Kind of build out on this little area right here. It needs leveled out. And see, we have where's the 200% speed hydraulics. It's really nice, actually. We'll get in here real quick. Just hit F. And there is a first person. You just got to scroll into the cab. What are you doing in my hand? Yeah, we just run that with that in my hand. Same as before. Attach your bucket. Don't know why it disconnects. Everything does it. Get you a good angle here. That's probably too loud again. Just adjust that volume. Master volume. Nope, it's down where I still left it. We'll apply that. That's better. Well, it's hitting space for work mode. Oh, we're in the track. Okay. That's weird. You guys seen me fix my controls. I gotta fix them again. That's what makes me very mad with this game. Nothing see, nothing said. I'm moving my joystick, my right joystick. They have made it easier to do it, but that's still not an excuse for it not remembering shit. It's a good game. And this is what I have a problem with here. It's very finicky, but it works better than what it used to. See, it's very finicky. It takes 20 years to get your controls set. My steering and everything, I've done set it once. I'm not setting it again. All these buttons, I'm assuming, are for like the roto tilts. I'll bet you I didn't hit apply at the beginning. I really bet you I didn't do that. See now, see how much faster it is? It's still not insanely fast. You can notice a few differences there, how he did this. Sometimes it can still be slow. Like, no lie, it can still be slow sometimes. Go backwards. Oh, we're just gonna break the bucket off, yep. That'd be fine. We're really playing a dangerous game here, being on the edge of this, but... oh well. Get up here and remove this bank. See how it doesn't show you the percentage on the bucket anymore. There's still that weird glitch with excavators where the bucket just starts flipping out. But I guess we'd never see that in real life because we can't jam our buckets like that through the ground. They had a little bit of dust while it's dumping out, so that's a good little thing. The game runs a whole lot smoother than what it ever used to. A lot of my dislikes for how it controls is mainly not even the game's fault. It's not my joystick's fault. I love my joysticks. But at the same time, I need a better way to mount them. And I don't want to mount them directly to my desk. I don't want to put bolts and screws in my desk. They need to be lower than my desk. Is basically what I've gathered. If I can find a way to attach them to my chair, but make them where I can take them on and off because, you know, kids breaking my stuff. It'd be great. Okay, I'm going to go up here like this. And come down. But I took a little break here from making videos a little bit because 4 days ago I had my daughter. My daughter was born. And we had to stay in the hospital there for 48 hours. We went in on Sunday evening and didn't leave till yesterday evening, which was a Wednesday. No, it wasn't 48 hours. It was 3 days because she was delivered on, well, technically Monday, but we went down there on Sunday. Wasn't quite a 4th of July baby, but July 5th baby now, which probably is gonna suck. I could have been born on 4th of July. Oh well. Nothing I could have done about it. But that's why I've taken a little bit of a break here. From doing the whole recording thing because I've been helping her take care of the newborn and the 1-year-old. Plus I haven't even been home. I literally just got home yesterday evening. So should be able to get a few more videos out. But it seems like the excavator really works better than what it used to. I'm going to get a dozer here in a minute. I guarantee it's going to be like one of my worst ideas ever. But before we do that, while we're still digging here, we're going to move a little bit. American Truck Simulator is another thing I wanted to talk about. American Truck Simulator has, where I put myself into the experimental beta for the convoy mode, all my game saves are now considered for that version of the game, I guess, wherever the beta version was. So all my saves are incompatible, and that includes my YouTube save there. I'm going to look into trying to revert it somehow, but I don't think I can since I took the beta away. But if nothing else, I will work extra hard to get myself back to where I was, or get us back to where we were, basically, and get all the money back and trucks and experience points. So I can go in and look at the information in the save, and I could just take my other save that I just made and give myself the things, I'm pretty sure. Kind of like you do with Farm Sim. Oh boy, that's not good. But yeah, it's been a very hectic week for me, and I know a lot of people really enjoyed this Bergsbruk here, and it's fun. You have every right to. I love it. I love the game, even though it can get on my nerves a lot. But it takes me back to what I like to do. I love running equipment. I love excavators, really. I'm really good on an excavator. Game's a little different. I know everybody's like, oh, well, it's just a game. You can't run an excavator. I've been running excavators and stuff since I was like maybe 6. It's just something that was always stuck with me. I was raised in a mining family. We had equipment. I ran equipment. I worked in the mines. Well, not in the mines, on the mine. I guess technically it's strip mining, but it's basically like home to me. It's just a natural thing. I was just born to do it. I also worked in a rock quarry here. Last job I had. I work at Lowe's now, thanks to the pandemic, layoffs and whatnot. But I ran this. I had a Cat 330, 330C with a Atlas Copco hammer, I think, like a 6 or 7 foot hammer, and that's what I done for 2 years. I broke rock. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was hot. Didn't really have an air conditioner or anything in it, but it was still my baby. I miss it all the time. I miss that excavator. Man, it blew hoses so much. They give me my own hoses, like every hose on that machine, because I drove the loop truck too, because we were a very small operation, considerably small. So everybody had more than one job. I ran the fuel truck, and in the evenings or mornings, either one, I would fill everybody with fuel, make my rounds, go get in my machine, start it, and pre-shift it, and everything else. Before I done all that, give everybody fuel, oil, hydraulic fluid, transmission fluid, anything. And I did it in the evenings too before I left. So on that loop truck, I had literally every hose fitting, every hydraulic hose, everything for the 330, and the hammer. It had its own personality. That thing did. But I miss it. The other thing I got attached to was when I worked for Greenbrier Minerals there, the service mine. What is that bucket doing, man? There's a pin wore out or something. But no, when I worked in the mines, I got really attached to my D11. That's what I run up there. I did get to run a Komatsu 1200. Or not a Komatsu, Hitachi, my bad. Hitachi 1200. I got to run one of those for a day up there, and it was really too big to do anything, because our soft ground we have here, it just sunk up everywhere it went, and you couldn't really climb up on top of a pile with it or anything, because one, it's not made to do that. It's got really thin tracks on it, but it would just sink up, and there wasn't nothing we had that could move it. So they had it down there in a pit and got it stuck, and they pulled it out, finally got it out, and dismantled it and sent it back to Hitachi. And we ended up getting, like, the company ended up getting money back, and I think they got a little Hitachi, like a little 600, little compared to might have even been a 750. I think it was a 750 now that I think about it. It's been so long ago. I can hardly remember. Alright, I believe that's enough work with the excavator. It's just like a little slow. Let's get it out of the way here. We'll come down with a dozer. One thing I'd like to see in this game is the ability to tram and use your boom and bucket. Because right now you can't. You gotta switch between work mode and like tram mode. That dozer I work on this will roll into this little trench here. Oh yeah, that uneasy feeling of going straight up in the air with these things. There it is, there it is. Slam. Yep. You'd have been yelled at so fast for that. We're gonna put this down over here. That was loud. Well, that was fun. That machine got dirty, didn't it? There's a little bench I cut. Didn't go very far with it. I was probably on here for about 5-10 minutes today. Until now. Let's go into here. Let's talk to this machine, apparently. Everything is nice and organized in here now. Like, it's not bad. It says you can buy pants and stuff, but I just don't see the point. There's building plans, wood, dozer 850. There's the crusher right there. There's without rototilt. I actually have this one. It's supposed to not have the rototilt on it, but it does. So, buy this one. And you know what? We will go a little crazy on the color. Where's the paint? There it is. How about we paint it? It just looks so much like a cat. It's just really hard not to paint a cat yellow. Forget it, we'll paint it orange. Gotta get the fast hydraulics for it. There's 150 speed now and 200 speed. 200% speed. Which is awesome. I don't know what the mallet does. I know you could, like I said, you can build things, but I don't know how. I'm going to have to play around with that in my spare time. Just drag your stuff out here, just in your dozer pocket, you just pull your dozer out. Go up to this thing. The machines look better. Now the tracks aren't colored the same. I kind of didn't like that. Let's see. Let's go to F. Nope. E. I don't play many games that require me to use the keyboard like that. I'm not used to it. Let's take these suckers out. Put you in there. Let's paint you. You're already orange. I don't know why I spent money on that. It doesn't matter. I'm a billionaire in this. What? That's not proper. Okay, it turned cat yellow even though it was orange. Sweet. Now, should be, yep. This should cut, yep, left and right. I don't know what my cut and carry is, so. The dozer's really slow. Which is fine, it ain't gotta be the fastest thing in the world. I should have moved that excavator out of the way a little more. We'll go right here and see what we can do. I'm trying to get a good view for you guys. Haven't used the dozer yet, so here goes nothing. Man, it's so slow, it's annoying. That's the bad part about most of this stuff. It's just so slow. It's literally the most annoying thing ever. It definitely grades better. I'm not going to lie. It definitely grades better. Definitely does better than it used to. like to cut in. I tried keeping my lift, keep my grade going, but with no float setting in this thing, see what happens. That's not how this works. Now I've got a big rut in the road I gotta cover up. Dozers could be tweaked a little bit. Dozers could definitely be tweaked. The ripper doesn't work either, I don't believe. I didn't see a button for that toggle for that. Yep, let's just... Can I back drag? I used to be able to back drag in this game. Well, let's just go on down. There's nothing we can do for it at this point. Yep, there's another hole. There needs to be a float. There needs to be a float. I mean, if you go kind of slow with it, it's alright. Who's got time to be dozing slow, man? It's nice to see that machines get dirty now. That bucket, that blade's definitely got more dirty since I've started here. Yeah, see, I'm just not a fan of what it's doing. It's smoothing it out nonetheless, but it's just not a smooth action. It needs to be smooth. Which I get it. It's probably difficult to design a game to do things that this game is doing. And we're in a tree. We're gonna wreck. Okay. Well, let's just get this bucket. Damn it. Blade. Back up here and flat. I don't know what my cut and my carry is, because right now I'm just carrying, so, and that doesn't seem like it really matters, but to me it does. Ooh. You roll your bucket out to cut down in the dirt, and you curl your it's not a bucket, it's a blade. Oh my god, I'm tired. Man, I am tired. Just trying to cut a road here, man. Just give me a break. Cut me a break, man. I could cut one for myself if it would work right. It's definitely working. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind it's working. It's just, like I said, it's not fluent. Not fluent at all. But I hope to have some more stuff up for Farm Simulator today as well. Well, I've got a little break here. We're taking a little rest. We had someone come help us with the newborn here, because I had been up for 3 days almost. Couldn't sleep, and if I did finally fall asleep, it just wasn't no rest. All the guys out there that's had kids know about the infamous little recliner slide-out chair you got to sleep in while your wife gets to bed. It's like them rooms are definitely big enough to be giving me a bed. I mean, come on. But no, it was all good. The dinner they give you was good. It was all nice. But I hope to have some more stuff up for Farm Simulator. Like I said, this obviously, and if I can get that issue fixed with American Truck Simulator, with it saying my profiles are incompatible, I'll definitely be doing that, because I really enjoy that game. And I bought some stuff, and I've been having some issues, because I recorded another episode of it, or another video, the other day about buying another new truck and hiring someone to drive it, because it was progressing pretty quick with the loans and whatnot. So I bought a heavy haul Western Star 49X as a heavy hauler. Um, and then it didn't save, so I ended up just saying, screw it, I will build the Peterbilt, the blue Peterbilt, into a heavy hauler. So it got painted orange and put a triaxle on it. Pulls good. Plus we had that 680, and I was gonna buy just if I got it. My intentions were when I come home. I didn't know my stuff was gonna be freaking incompatible, but I was going to do the first big heavy haul with that truck. Like, I mean, a big heavy haul. Because they pay a lot of money in the game. You know, right now we're broke. We're running off loans in that game right now. Man, this dozer's worked good once I finally got back into using it. Probably just should have cut the road the first time with the dozer. I'd have been done with it, but it's really hard to do grade on this. So there's no float, so it's real easy to mess your grade up. And loading up the blade doesn't really work in this game. I mean, it kind of works, but you can't just load up the blade. Call her good to go. We're going to nose off here in about 2 seconds, I know. Oh boy. In there, that sucks. It does suck, it's a scary feeling. Great little tram road here. Now, if we had a bigger dozer, like if we ever get bigger machines in this game, you know, you could really get production going, you know what I mean? You can have big dozers and big excavators, big 777 trucks, and stuff like that. But I believe we are about out of, yeah, we're about out of time. Ooh. Well, let's shut this. That was loud in my ears every time. Let's hop out here, and I will go back and. Yeah, running's really slow now. Let's see here. I'm not sure how maintenance works on these machines, but yeah, we'll definitely have to figure out how to maintain them because they look dirty. They look like they are getting dirtier. So, well, that probably gonna end it here for this. Gonna end it here. It'll probably be it for this video there. Bear with me. I'm tired. I'm running on empty, so I will have some more videos up, and hopefully I won't talk like an idiot because I'm tired. But I will see everyone in the next one. Hope you enjoy the video.